Hey, greetings and salutations to you people of the interwebs. So today something a little bit different. Well, it's an unboxing and a first impressions of, but it's not a Transformer. We've got this from good people at Comics and Cocktails. This is not a comic or a cocktail. It is an action figure. This is The Drowned. I don't really know much about the DC Multiverse, but this is a character from this. This is the Batman of Earth -11, part of the Dark Knight's metal. Basically, where these negative universes in which everything's a bit bad and a bit wrong, and this is the Batman of that Earth. Her name is Bryce Wayne, and this one she's kind of taken on the aspects of Aquaman. So they all kind of like Batman, but with like a spicy flavour of another hero or villain, and they're all bad people really. We'll get her open. So this is from McFarlane Toys. And to be honest with you, I mean, I've got a few McFarlane toys. I have the Jared the Goblin King from Labyrinth, and Johnny Silverhands from Cyberpunk. I've not always been that impressed with them. They've got great sculpt work and great paint, but in terms of action figures, they're just a little bit lacking sometimes. But there she is, in a clamshell. What else do we get in here? Remove the cardboard. That's for recycling. It's not quite a stand like on the Transformers, but we've got a stand actually included with the figure. It's got my very faint DC logo on there, and you know, just a note to all the action figure makers: if you're including peg holes in the feet for stands, include a stand, especially if your character's got small feet. You know. And we have a card, which is the information about her. So let's see how much I've got right. Okay. So the source is that this is a data file. Source from Batman the Drowned #1. It was a comic from 2017. Real name Bryce Wayne. Height 5'11". Weight 160 pounds. Bryce Wayne of Earth -11 harboured a deep hatred of the Atlanteans for their role in the death of her beloved Sylvester Kyle. In a quest to avenge Kyle, she spliced her DNA with that of an Atlantean, becoming a superpowered Dark Knight called the Drowned, capable of breathing and fighting underwater. So this is a female Bruce Wayne that's messed around with her with her DNA. Twisty ties. 1, 2, 3. I think we did a little bit of sellotape here where the hand placement is. So I've got the figure out. That's a nice weight to it. And we've got a bit of plastic here for the bin. More stuff for the landfill. Yeah, this looks good. This looks good. Like I say, the sculpt work is normally phenomenal. And so's the paint. Yeah. Let's get a bit of white paper here and do that thing, you know, professional YouTubers do. That actually try and show you the figure, which we're probably not going to do very well. Hey, but if you like what we're doing, you can always like the video, comment and subscribe, or you can unlike it. It doesn't really, everything's good for the analytics, you know, and we're trying to get our way to the legendary 1,000 subs, the Bisto 1,000. We're heading there. Yeah. I really like this. This appeals to several of my kind of things that I like. It's a superhero. It's a pirate, and she's also quite like a zombie. It's like a zombie pirate superhero. Or supervillain, rather. And yeah, I dig that. I dig that. Like, it's one of those things, you know, when you know nothing about a character, but the artistically you're just drawn to them. And I've seen that Prime One Studios are doing a ridiculously priced statue of her as well. I'm very tempted. I am very tempted. Right, in terms of action figurness, the head is in a ball joint up here. Maybe a barbell. A barbell. It's a barbell ball joint, but you know, this massive watery hair kind of gets in the way a bit of plastic smell. Nothing unusual. Moving around too much. I love all like the scarification and this steampunky eye, black lipstick, white eye as well. The traditional kind of Batman thing going on there with the bat ears, with a nice brown leather. The textures they've got on this jacket here. So I think there's a ball joint on a barbell, so it gives us a bit of a butterfly. There's a bicep swivel. It's a female character with double jointed elbows, and right, so there's some softer plastic here on the corsetry, which means there is some joints back there kind of move back into place, but there is a large amount of wiggle there. What else? You can kind of split it out, kick forward, get back a bit because these this seaweedy skirts move out of the way. There's no thigh swivel there. There's a nice big double jointed knee, and again, just all the different textures from the leather jacket to this rubbery corsetry to the seaweed to this more like coral effect on the boots. Oh yeah, really is a lot of attention to the hand feel of the figure here. So I like these knee-high boots, a little like very piratey kind of flair to them. These massive heels. So yeah, what are the so the foot goes up and back. There's no real. Is there a? There's a twist there. There's not really a. I suppose if you move the ball around, you can get a kind of tilt there. So if you want it to rather going up and down, you want it to go side to side, you will get a lot of side to side. So you could decide what you want there. I think the side to side is better actually, because the up and down you don't get much, but with the side to side you get a lot. So yeah, that's optimize your articulation there by having a side to side. We didn't really look at the hands. I think the hands are in a similar thing. They've got a ball swivel here, so you can swivel and move them this way, and the hands separate to the ball. I think you can turn them, yeah, so you can turn them either way. In terms of accessories, she comes with this trident, which is pretty cool. I can grasp it. Oh, in this hand, kind of, sorta. It's a little bit loose for my liking, because they've gone for a very kind of like characterful open hand. She ain't holding anything in this emoting hand here other than anger. Yeah, and that's a good villain hand. I like that. I like that. I like the sneer on a mouth. We could just, you know, with a black lipstick and just make out a sneer and a teeth. That yeah, that's good. That's good. I like it. I think this is actually, in terms of McFarlane toys that I've had, like I say, I've only had 2 others so far. This is the best one that I've had, looked at. Could tell that straight away. Just like I said, the amount of detail and textures. The other ones I've had have never really been particularly that great on the articulation front, whereas this one is. So that's good, but it's striking as well. It's just very striking. Size comparison time. Usual size companion, guys. Here he is with a deluxe class transformer. There he is with a siege sideswipe. Stop knocking a trident out of the hand, sideswipe. Yeah, so here she is with a standard Marvel Legends. As you can see, obviously the Marvel stuff is a 6-inch scale, whereas she's more of a 7-inch scale. So, but characters like this, they can work. They can just, because she's just a big evil Batman, you can put that with your other figures and that's fine. You know, it's fine. She's just a big evil pirate, especially when you compare her to the standard G.I. Joe scale. That's maybe going a bit too extreme. With the Dread Pirate Zanzibar. My queen. Step on me. And we have, I think I'll do a good compare with the DC Bombshells Aquaman. So that's a good, I think that's a good pairing. It's like a chalk and cheese, isn't it? It's got this more cheesecakey figure, and we've got this just zombie Batman female pirates. Yeah, that's a good versus, I think. Yeah, great. Yeah, I think I definitely will find some words to display them. I think these two would definitely get displayed together. So yeah, this is actually a high recommendation for a character that I know zip zero about. I don't think you need to know much about it because it's the concept of the character more than the actual what she does in the comics. It's, you know, the DC metals, just a metal as fuck Batman Aquaman hybrid. Brilliant. That's been me. I hope you're all having a good time at home, and remember, be excellent to each other. Party on, dudes. And because you deserve it, let's reach out across the world and give each other a good old fist bump, shall we? Fisto! Fisto!